So Medivh calls upon his many years of training as a man trapped in a crystal, apparently. And he makes a leap, this deft flip, and catches the box in the air. Managed to stabilize his landing. And that's going to end your turn.
It's my turn now, eh?
It's back to Luke.
Okay, I can just walk over to this guy and place my... He's laying flat on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just sit on him? I mean, ice just sit on him and ask him, what the fuck is going on? Why he's trying to steal this box?
So
you know what you're saying.
Yeah, you sit on this merfolk. You walk over to this merfolk. You sit on him. This giant dragonborn just kind of presses down on this merfolk. Do you want to make it? Can you roll a d4 for me real quick?
A d4?
Yeah, and then half it.
Sure. Half of a 3, so 1.5.
So you round it up, so he takes 2 points of damage. As this just mess of muscles and scales slams down upon this.
Where's my weight? I'm 100 kilograms. Actually, I don't think I should be 100. That makes no sense.
And you ask him, why are you here? Why are you doing this? And all you get back is this kind of... Because you don't speak... you don't speak Aquan.
And he apparently he doesn't speak Common.
You're unaware, but apparently he only speaks Aquan.
Didn't I just lift him up and drag him behind me and go over to the other dudes?
So you're dragging this merfolk. You drag him back to the group, and Adeline kind of snatches the box from Shadow and protectively puts it back under her cloak. She gives a nod to Tiffany, and she goes, I suppose I owe you thanks. Kind of giving a shifty look to Shadow. And if you'll follow me north, we can talk about your payment.
Aye, but do we want this merfolk as a prisoner?
Looks down at it and she says, this is no concern of mine. I have what I need.
Alright, I just like throw it towards the ocean.
Poison.
This merfolk gets tossed around like a rag doll. He kind of scrambles to his feet and dashes back into the water. So you guys begin to walk north. You're not entirely sure why. You guys are new to this continent. And she begins to tell you that you seem to be on the southern side of the island.
Useful information.
Very useful. And this whole time that you're kind of walking, she's making the occasional comment to you, but she's kind of closed-mouthed just because of Shadow, Medivh's presence.
Bitch, tell me what you know!
I asked her if she
To be fair, in the end, he did protect us with pretty cool fireball.
Yeah, I asked her if she can tell me what's in the box and help them.
She says, this box is very important. It contains, let's just say, something very useful.
To whom?
To whom? Good useful or bad useful?
To whoever owns it.
Okay.
That is not very informative.
Is it like, could it be like some kind of like genie lamp?
I understand that you're curious about what the box contains, but I would appreciate it if you forgot that it existed.
Guys, I don't trust this woman. I don't know about you, but I don't think she should
That's
trust
alright,
me.
I don't either. I have trust
I don't
issues.
trust this box, but I can do so.
I don't trust her either because I have trust issues, but if I can see some kind of like...
You can make an insight check on it.
We do what?
An
Insight check.
You know, you just throw a d20, and then you add your insight.
I'll do that. Whatever's looking for insight.
It's on page 1. It's basically your wisdom modifier.
I have +4 wisdom.
I think Tiffany might have bonuses, though. She's got bonuses to a lot of things.
Yeah, I have +5 to intelligence, +1 to construction, and +2 dexterity.
Did you excuse me? Did you just say
Just
construction?
let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go.
Shut up, I'm reading fast. Oh, it says constitution. Shut up, okay? I have dyslexia, leave me alone.
Oh.
It says constitution, leave me alone.
Shh. This on the right hand side. There's another one.
rolled it.
Skills.
I rolled a 16, and I get +4, I think, to with wisdom. Yeah, +4.
Alright, so
think
what
that's
are you
all.
trying to glean from her? What are you trying to figure out?
I want to know if she's good or bad.
So as you're looking at her, she's still kind of wet from washing up on the beach. From what you can see of her face, she appears to be speaking truth, but she seems very hardened and protective. Sorry,
Wait.
like guarded, if you will. She doesn't like to give too much up.
I'm using my divine sense to see if anything evil is emanating from the box.
So you take a moment, you grasp your holy symbol, and channel towards in the local area, and you don't seem to notice anything.
All right. I'm completely fine with not knowing what's in the box then. So we just sort of follow her, right? We just walk wherever
Yeah, I
we're
want to
going.
ask her how far away is the place we're heading to.
It shouldn't take more than a few hours, I believe.
Someone's at the door.
She begins walking ahead, sort of briskly. She sort of picks
Wait,
up
I'm
the pace
confused.
now.
Someone knocked on Tiffany's door, right?
No, that wasn't me.
What? Who knocked? Where then? Because that was the same sound effect last time that Chen used when someone knocked on our door. And I'm like, there's no door around.
So you begin to walk north, continuing past all these sand dunes, and you notice that the landscape sort of begins to get more hilly, sort of ups and downs, but it doesn't really change from sand. All that seems to happen is the sand gets drier and drier as you go in. You continue walking for a few hours, which when she stops, and she removes something from her pocket and sits down for a second, and she goes, "Bear with me." She notes something down.
Yes, I like Toriel, Tiffany, I hate Medivh. It's like a diary. Hey, Medivh is especially quiet.
What is she doing?
She puts away a little notebook. She goes, "It's nothing that concerns you."
Well, we didn't ask.
I did some music.
So, further you get in, as I said before, the landscape seems to be getting drier and drier. You appear to be entering what seems to be a desert of some kind. However, there still is a rough sort of path, if you will, of seems to be quite frequent traffic.
I ask her, how does she know where she's going? Has she been to this land before?
I live here.
Oh, she lives here, so why was she on the boat then?
I believe I said before I am a trader. I deal in
Oh, right, okay. So
rare goods.
Aren't you like really intelligent?
I am, yeah. But
Yeah, how did you not figure that one out then?
I just returned from, let's say, a very important trade request. And now I must deliver
The box.
what I have acquired.
The box.
also, it's not your box, it's someone else's.
As I said, the box does not concern you.
Oh, wow.
Can we stop giving a shit about this box?
Be there yet?
She says, it's not far now, and as you look up, you begin to notice a bit of greenery becomes a
Excuse me.
In the
Someone-
middle of his description, he just mutes himself.
I heard someone in the background
Yeah.
shouting. Someone having. I'm
sorry.
Stop fucking spamming emotes, Tiffany.
Yeah, so you begin to notice what appears to be some sort of settlement of some kind. It's very sort of dry kind of area. All the buildings appear to be made of a sort of sandstone-like material. And
What
the
is
closer
the
you get, you notice it appears to be relatively inhabited. There's a few people walking around the outskirts, and as you venture further in, you see that it is indeed a small, say, trading post of some sort. It's kind of like it seems to be like a stop, like a mid-journey travel point.
What's the name
So
of
it's just
the
like a tavern to sleep and like a little bit.
So you look around, there is what appears to be a tavern, something that looks a bit like a general shop. There's a lot of you're not sure if they're military, if they're sanctioned officials, but there are a lot of people walking around carrying weapons,
I
and they
ask.
all appear to be wearing similar attire.
Alright, great, they have uniforms. I ask Adeline, where could we acquire a map of this place?
A map. You could probably ask the tavern owner for one around here, I believe. It's part of his job to assist travelers. That's kind of why this place exists. It's kind of like a outpost, if you will.
What you
For
say
people
about
fresh off the
a
docks.
traveler shop?
Yes, there is a general goods, and she sort of points off to a building to the left.
Nice.
Can I ask about the reward?
Um,
She said that I would get the reward once we got there.
I said we will discuss your reward.
Well, let's
I have
discuss
some
it.
business to attend to. If you'll wait for me in the tavern,
Oh great, she's gonna rat us out of our glorious, surely glorious award.
I will return to you shortly.
Would be better.
Can I head to this general goods store? I mean, I am heading to this general goods store.
Yeah, I want to go in too to see if they've got anything for sale.
Sure thing. So, as you guys approach this town, you do get a very much feel of that you're being watched as you enter. It's travelers seem to be a frequent sort of occurrence around here, but the fact that you're walking in with this woman seems to be a cause for people to take note, if you will.
Great,
You
more
may-
racists. Now they're just racist to random women.
Is it because I'm a queen?
No, not you, the other one.
So you walk up to this general goods store. Adeline sort of leaves your side. And she goes off down the street, I guess.
So we're in this store now.
What do they sell?
Or you're at the store.
Then we enter the store.
What do they sell?
So Luke Toriel pokes his head in, and he notices around that there seems to be a manner of different items that this shop seems to specialize in. There are weapons on the wall. There's another wall adorned with all sorts of potions and trinkets. There's a few books towards the back shelf, and there appears to be an old man. He's not currently aware of your presence. He's kind of absorbed in his book.
Okay, I mean, is the thing tall enough so I can stand in there?
Yeah, it's
Right.
decent headroom.
So I go in like, shop owner, I've come here to acquire a map and maybe some health potions.
I want to hear the old man Chen voice.
Oh, you want a voice? You want a voice, do you?
That's just the racist town voice.
I've only got one voice in my repertoire. It's very slim pickings.
And you just talk really quietly and really slowly.
A dragonborn. I see.
Yes, your eyes see correctly.
Your
So
eyes see correctly.
Pulls out some glasses from his pockets and fixes those to his ears. It's like, so what is it you've come for?
A map and maybe a few healing potions.
Well, if you've got the coin, I've got everything you need.
How much is it?
I have about 200 gold.
As a token of, let's say, goodwill, I'll tell you that maps are given out for free around here. However, not from me.
Alright. Some healing potions and maybe a good weapon then.
Find the free.
So he kind of fumbles around beneath the... Why are you just spamming the chat?
Sorry, I just like all the cute emoticons.
So he sort of fumbles around beneath his desk and he pulls out what appears to be a tray with 2 healing potions in it. There's 100 gold apiece, if you will.
100 gold per healing potion?
Yes.
I'll take one then.
Where can I get the free map?
He takes out of his container and sort of slides it across the desk to you.
Alright,
Almost tips over as he removes his hands, but he manages to just catch it and set it upright.
I'll take the healing potion and hand him 100 gold.
Cool there. Mark that off.
Yep, and yep, healing potion. And I'm pretty sure with 95 gold I can't really get a good weapon here, so I guess that's that.
Where can I get the free map?
What weapon is it you seek?
I mean, I just wanted a weapon that did better than 1d8 plus 2. But I don't think I can acquire that with 95 gold.
He sort of looks down to his side. He looks back up at you. He's like, you'll need more coin if you want to be trading around these parts, my friend. With
It's
that,
okay.
he
I will.
turns back to his book.
Alright, I'll leave and head for the tavern.
Where can I buy the free map?
At the tavern, we'll get the free map.
Okay.
Should we like wait till Shadow comes back?
No, I'm here.
Oh shit, you're here the entire time.
He's just silent.
Yeah.
Just doesn't give a shit.
He's a
Wouldn't
quiet
be
character.
like time to pull a medieval move and like throw a fireball in his face.
I may have fallen asleep.
For fuck's sake.
But I was here, I was just chilling, you know, in the back.
Great. Alright, fine, we'll go to the tavern. Or at least I am.
I want my free map.
Jen? Jenny boy.
Oh, there. So you enter the tavern.
Yes.
You notice on the sign just outside, it appears to be called the Pearl of the Desert.
Ooh.
Stop with the emoticons. Please.
And just before you enter, a man puts his hand on your shoulder.
On my shoulder?
On your shoulder.
That's a high reach he got.
It's a very strong grip too. Very firm, if
Oh,
you will.
damn. I look over to whomever and say, yes?
And what you see is this cloaked figure. As you make out from his face, he appears to be a full elf.
Oh,
And
great.
he's got
The
this
high
very-
elf?
No, just an elf.
Oh, good. Because I hate
He's got a
high
very toothy smile, if you will. He's like, "You knew Rami's parts, friend.
Aye?
I don't suppose you fancy making a little easy coin."
Depends on what we have to do for it.
Well, you see, there's a man in this tavern towards the back. He, let's say he has some issues of the monetary persuasion. All you have to do is go in there, play a game of cards with him, and I'll take care of the rest.
Cards!
I suppose playing cards isn't anything bad.
bad?
I'm
I
too
can-
stupid to realize that it will
I can
probably
play
will do any harm.
I can play cards.
Alright,
I'm intelligent.
it is a deal then.
Yeah, sure,
He
mate. I'll play cards.
grabs your hand and he gives you a firm shake. Kind of ducks away into an alleyway around the corner.
So in Tiffany, what do you reckon in the or Medivh as well? Do we first get a map or do we instantly play cards with this guy?
Get a map.
No, you go get a map.
Get a
Okay.
map first.
Okay,
Oh.
like as we enter the tavern, I'm pretty sure there's like, you know, we see the bartender, we see the bar.
So yeah, so as you enter the tavern, to your left, to your right, sorry, there's what appears to be a bar. These strange sort of ales, very exotic bottles, and your standard keg on the side of the bar. It's not too lively in there. It appears to be kind of like a downtime in the back. You notice that there is a card game going on. And to your left, there is a middle-aged gentleman, human. He's just sitting there, kind of
Alright,
nursing.
I
his
go
drink.
to the bar and I'd be like, "Aye, oi, bartender, I would like to have a map of this place."
It's like, so you knew around these parts then, are you?
Aye? Hey, do you realize how I switched from I to oi? It's very good.
Walk up in here and you go and you then order a drink. Is that demanding right out of the bat, eh?
I suppose we can also get a drink.
I'll use the restroom because I actually go to the bathroom. So have a drink, and I'm going to the bathroom.
So he pours you each a glass of ale, and he grabs something from beneath the counter. Says, "That'll be 3 gold, please."
I hand him 3 gold.
And he gives you 3 pints and slides a folded piece of paper across the table.
I'll take all of it, and I guess I'll stroll over to the old man in the back.
You're walking into the card game.
I mean, when the guy said the man in the back,
So there's an old man to the side and the card game in the back.
who do we have to go to?
What do you mean?
The guy outside that gave us, you know, the quest.
So you play a game of cards.
With whom?
The guy in the back. There's a guy in the old man in the back that wants to play cards.
Yeah, then we go to that guy.
You walk over there to him, and he sort of looks up at you. It's like, don't suppose you're much of a fan of gambling?
No, not really.
We are. We love gambling. Go on.
Oh, so I see one of you is eager to lose some coin then, and you take a seat.
Lose.
I shall leave you to it.
Not you, Dragonborn.
Yeah, that's why I put 1 pint down in front of Medivh.
I'm
and
back from the toilet.
We're gonna gamble, Tiffany.
I presume Tiffany also into this and sits down. So I put 1 pint in front of her and I stroll over to the other old man dude, whatever.
Well, I'm quite intelligent, so I'm gonna gamble.
Jeez.
Zach, so you forgive me for asking so forward, but I assume you've got the coin.
So they're gambling now. Great.
Let me check my inventory. Yeah, 100 gold pieces.
100 gold it is.
I don't have that much.
He
Oh,
pulls, out,
crap.
he pulls out a bag of gold and just plops it down on the table.
Can I bet 5? Because that's pretty much all I have.
You bet what?
I only have 25 gold since I've just started.
That should be 250.
What?
It should be 250.
What do you mean 250?
250 gold.
How much did I start with?
250.
Oh, okay. So can I just bet 100?
Plus you found, I believe, 25 earlier.
Alright, okay, so how much have I got then?
You should be keeping track.
So, I start with 250.
Damn, rich.
1 second, I'm gonna...
So Etienne, so it's just
You're 275 gold, Tiffany. Go ahead, Luke.
I'm stupid, right? There's only this old man in the bar, not like the card in the back and an old man in front.
There's an old man in front, and there's a man in the back playing cards.
Oh, and they are at the man in the back playing cards.
Yes.
Okay, and I go to the old man in front.
And you walk up to him, and he just kind of ignores your existence, continues drinking.
Well, I've bet 100 on the egg game, so I'm betting 100 on the gambling.
Ah, so I see you're not just all talk then.
What are we gambling on?
He pulls out
You're live.
a deck of cards. There's a shady little shuffle.
Oh.
You know,
Ooh,
cards like,
a shady shuffle.
like rolling cards down the back of his hand and pulling the deck out and sort of sprays them across the table. He flicks you all out a couple of cards and begins to flip. As this is happening, you hear the front door open as if someone's just kicked it in. And in walks your elven friend from outside. He walks over to the bar, orders a drink. Another man walks in, and this other man also orders him a drink, slides it over to him. The elven man's friend walks towards where you guys are, and make a perception check real quick.
Tiffany? Or me? Whatever.
Tiffany or Shadow.